packed.
Oh, yeah.
And half the stadium was filled with people from San Diego. Now that's different, you know, them coming over here for something. Well, they used to come over for the rodeo and things like that, of course, but that was a smaller group. But these people will say that they come over in their family. We let them park their trailers in that parking lot out there that's still there, and they made a big thing out of it for the whole weekend, and they were right there to go to the ball games then. But you know, Les, leading up to that, to where Don got into the act and helped us with, he helped us through O'Malley, didn't he? Mm-hmm. O'Malley was, you know, the one that was so infamous for the Dodgers. But he was also tied into San Diego at one point too, and that Don knew that Don personally. But we also called on, I called with a group of people, for about 2 other couples, we called on Houston. Houston was, of all things, they were on the west side of Phoenix at Apache Junction. At Apache Junction, they had a facility for spring training in like the 66 or 67, whatever it was. And we went in, and one of the Caballeros knew the manager of Houston, I don't know what Astros at that time, and he knew him personally. So we got sat down with him, and after a practice that we went up and attended, and we sat there in that big hotel in Apache Junction and talked about what the possibility be, you know, them coming to Yuma, but that would fizzled out because the manager didn't have that much strength for the front office, for one thing. So then Don got in the picture, and boy, he was a big help for us at that time. But it's that baseball thing it's a classic. We had our families working, like Les said. Your wife worked in the sold tickets for about 20 years, didn't she? Mm-hmm. And on every game, and the ones working the concession stand. That really took some inspiration to do that regularly. 14 games for spring training, home games, and you had to provide. We were doing it first. We were doing the everything, and then we finally brought in some people to take over the concessions. But it was something.